Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy, Barbecue Chief, back at it again with another video. NFL Week 6 predictions this week, today. It's late because there's not a Thursday night game I have to predict, and I would have predicted it yesterday. They're out today. Be ready for it. It's coming. I'm just going to say go Chiefs because y'all know my favorite team is the Chiefs. I'm going to plan on doing an All About Me video maybe this week or next week during a set of games. I promise I'll be doing stuff. So just be ready for it and on to the video. Also, make sure you like this video. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel because 60% unsubscribe because you want to watch these videos. Yo, what's good, guys? It's ya boy, Barbecue Chief, back at it again with another one. Back at it again with another video. Back at it with NFL predictions week 6. There are some games that moved around, including this Thursday night because the Bills played Tuesday night, and it was going to be a quick turnaround. They wouldn't have their game plan set. So they get to play Monday night against the Chiefs. That's fun. I mean, it's still a primetime game. Don't get me wrong. It's still a Monday. It's a Monday night game. Don't get me wrong. I'll be ready for it. Let's get into this. So, week 6, starting Sunday. Starting Sunday instead of tonight. Thursday night. So, Broncos Patriots in Foxborough. As far as I know, it's still Jeff Driscoll versus, it would be Cam Newton this week because he's finally off of quarantine/isolation. I don't know if it's Drew Lock this week or if it's still Jeff Driscoll or the other backup. I promise I would have looked this up by now. This is all before the injury reports are all out. But I really think that the Broncos, whatever they are, if that defense can spark a fire for the offense, this Broncos team can win a game. In Foxborough, yeah, it's no fans in the stadium. The only two teams that have fans in the stadiums are Kansas City and Jacksonville. But I truly think if the Broncos can get ahead of steam with the defense and then it could spark the offense, it'll be perfectly fine. It just depends on who's starting quarterback this weekend for the Denver Broncos. Broncos win it here. It's only going to be by one score. And by one score, I mean it could be 3, it could be 7, it could be 5 for all I care. I think the Broncos win it 28-21 in Foxborough Sunday afternoon. That is going to be a fun one, no doubt. Next up, the undefeated Titans versus the 1-4 Texans. Texans got their first win last week. Titans beat the Bills and are atop of the gosh dang division still. They should be behind, but freaking COVID put them 2 weeks behind on everything. And this team, the Titans, played on Tuesday night versus the Bills. The Texans played on Sunday, and they won. I think if the Texans defense can stop the run game of Derrick Henry, they win this one. Their defense needs to show up, and their offense needs to. Bill O'Brien not at head coach. It'll be Romeo Crennel. He used to be a head coach for the Chiefs before going to be a defensive coordinator at Houston. So, I really think the Texans can win this one. But it's only going to be by 3. 24-21 final score. Texans win it at Nissan Stadium. Browns and Steelers. Steel City. Okay, again, this is like the game of the Titans-Bills where they had to play Tuesday night. Steelers played on Sunday, but they still have to play the Titans. They are 4-0. The Browns have played 5. They are 4-1. And the best start in a long freaking time. If this offense of the Browns can be sparked from this 4-1 start over this Steelers team, if that defense can spark the fire for the Browns offense and destroy the Steelers defense that has been okay. But I think the Browns will go into Pittsburgh and become 5-1 on the season, making them top of the division. And that can definitely be a good thing. They're just fighting it for the top spot with the Ravens, which they will be tied with. And Ravens will get the first place seed because the first place spot because of them winning week 1. Steelers, you're off a week. So I say the Browns win it. They win it by 2 scores. 28-14. Browns win it in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field. There's no way the Browns can lose this one. So, Ravens, Eagles. Sorry, that's all I can think about is Eagles. You haven't been good since 18, or you've not had a good record since 2018. You don't have Foles. You have Carson Wentz at the helm. I don't even know your backup quarterback. But if your offense can start and your defense can shut down Lamar Jackson, the running back, not even quarterback of the NFL, you will be fine because he is not the best passer. And I could see if that defense sparks a fire, like I said for the Browns and the other game I have here, the Broncos. Like literally, if the Eagles did what the Chiefs did and made the Ravens make Lamar Jackson throw, they have it in the bag. But I think the Ravens are going to come into Philadelphia and win it 35-21 by 2 scores. And I promise, it's 9 and above. Not 9 to 16. 9 to 15. In that bracket range. Blah, blah, blah. Next one up, Washington football team versus the Giants. Washington football team has won one, and that was week 1, and they've lost their others. Giants 0-5. In New Rutherford. Sorry, Giants. I think the Washington football team is about to become 2-4. Um, Alex, I assume Alex Smith is at the helm this week since he started halfway through the game last week. But if Alex Smith is at the helm of this team, there's no stopping him. That defense just needs a spark. Chase Young needs a heck of a spark this week. You're going up against an 0-5 team, and you can see what was going on during those 5 weeks. But I really think the Washington football team comes into New Rutherford and wins it 28-21 by one score, by 7 points. What is there to say about this next one? Honestly. The 0-5 Falcons versus the 1-4 Vikings. Their first win for the Vikings came a little earlier in the season. They beat the Texans. It was like 1 or 2 weeks ago. They beat the Texans. And I just can't think of anything else. Falcons have had a horrible start. No Dan Quinn, because Dan Quinn just immediately got fired after having that 0-5 start. Their interim head coach, I don't know. Minnesota at home. Again, no fans. I still think the Vikings can win this week, barring nothing happens. So I think the Vikings win it. Final score prediction, they win by 1 score. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a 3-point game. 31-28 final score. That is my prediction, and the Falcons go 0-6. Yikes. Next up, Jacksonville, Detroit. 1-3 versus 1-4. This is another one of the stadiums that is open for people, open for a certain percentage of fans to come in. I really think the Jags will win here. Because the offense of the Jags will definitely beat the defense of the Lions, even though it's been close in those games that the Lions have played the last few times. But I really think the Jags will win it here. Final score prediction: 35-32. They win by 3. Colts, Bengals. The Colts, I can't remember if they won last week, but they are over 500. The Bengals, starting Joe Burrow, not sure. I really think the Colts are going to get upset this week. I think the Bengals are going to come into Lucas Oil. I think they're going to win it by 7. 35-28 final score prediction. They win it by a thing of 1 score. But no promises on that one, though. I'm hoping I get Joe Burrow his second win of the season. I don't know what to do with this one. 4-1 versus 3-2. Teddy Bridgewater lately has been on fire, but so has Nick Foles. Has gone 2-1 out of the last 3. He's 1-1 out of 2 starts. I truly think that if Foles can spark a fire, the Bears win it here. They will go they will be 5-1 after this week. If Teddy Bridgewater sparks an upset, that would be crazy. I think the Bears win this one because I know I said I wouldn't vote against the Bears. And they barely won last week on a Thursday night football game. It's just because of Brady's dumb head that y'all barely won last week. But that's a different story. I think the Bears win it 35-28. I think Foles will get the better of Bridgewater. And the Bears defense will get the best of Bridgewater. And Foles will beat the Panthers defense. We'll see. Hoping the Bears win, but there might be an upset alert. But we don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Next up, the Jets at the Dolphins. Man. What is there to say about these two teams? Oof, I didn't mean to do that. So, let's get back to it here. Jets, Dolphins. There really isn't much to say about these two teams. Playing in Miami, Jets 0-5. Both New York teams, both New York teams, the ones that play in New Rutherford, New Jersey, are looking a little scary. I really think with Le'Veon Bell now on a team again, just released from these guys, from the Jets, I'm surprised they didn't keep him and send somebody else away, because he's a good running back. It's just all the drama he puts into a game. Miami, Ryan Fitzpatrick at the helm. I really think they're going to win this one, make the Jets 0-6. Dolphins win it by a 7. 28-21 final score. Okie dokie. A good anticipated matchup here. Brady versus Rodgers in Tampa Bay. First time. Bucks 3-2. Packers 4-0. Bucks lost by 1 last week. It's weird to say it, but they lost by 1 to the Bears. Nick Foles, Brady, Super Bowl 52 matchup. Just on 2 completely different teams. Both still in the, one still in the NFC. One went from the AFC to the NFC after he knew that something was about to go down. just in my opinion. So, I really think the Packers are going to come into Tampa Bay and win. I don't think it's going to be close. It's going to be like a 2-score win. It's going to be a 35-21 score win. Packers over the Bucks. The Bucks are about to be 3-3, and they're going to have two straight losses, and the Packers are going to be 5-0. They did have one last week that didn't get to play. They'll play later. There's a lot of things that shifted around last weekend, so just be ready for it. I actually might make that a video this weekend so you guys kind of know what games on predictions will be changed. So we'll just be ready for it. Be ready. Sunday night football, Rams and 49ers. Rams. 49ers, not gonna lie. Under Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard, they have won. Jimmy G came in last week and completely messed that up. I think if they keep with Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard, they will definitely win this game. That O-line of the 49ers has to stop the Rams. If they can get a rushing game and a passing game set and working for this team, they will be completely fine. But again, no promises of that happening. I think the Rams go 5-1 this week, beating the Niners in Santa Clara. They win it 35-28. They win by one score. But I think it's going to be a close one there. Okay. So, here's the game, one of the games that has been flexed. Chiefs-Bills was supposed to be played tonight. It is played Monday night. Hence why this video is being put up tonight. Thursday night football should have been tonight. And it should have been this game. Chiefs-Bills, both 4-1. Chiefs should have won the game against the Raiders, but we won't talk about that. Bills. They got the stuff handed to them by freaking Derrick Henry and that Titans offense. Even with Josh Norman probably put on his back. Like he got planted off of a stiff arm. I think that the Chiefs can still come into Buffalo and win it here. That division loss is off to the side already. I'm already predicting Chiefs win it. They won by one score, 35-28. And they come into Buffalo, New York, and kick Josh Allen's butt. Because as of an hour ago, or probably 2 hours as of now, the Chiefs just signed Le'Veon Bell. So this running back committee for the Chiefs has just gotten stronger. With Damian out, not with injury, it's because he wants to make sure his family is safe first before playing the game of football. And I get that. But I think Le'Veon was a good choice. Let's hope he's not the diva that he is for some of the other teams that he's played for. And a final game on Monday night, the actual Monday night game, Cowboys Cardinals. In Dallas, Cardinals got a win last week. They're over 500. The Cowboys are under 500 by one game. So, actually, I think the Cardinals are about to give the Cowboys a 2-game under 500. I really think the Cardinals win it here in AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Final score of a 35-21. They win by 2 scores. This rushing offense of the Cardinals can smoke the defense of this Cowboys. They've had some injuries lately with the Cowboys, but who knows what might happen late. It's week 6. It is week 6. It's crazy to think it's week 6. But those are my predictions for this week. This will be posted up today. And I'll still have videos for tomorrow and Saturday. Stream will be up Saturday night. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Keep barbecuing and go Chiefs. Also, as you heard in the intro, or as you heard in the video, I plan on streaming every Saturday, but those might change around soon. Just be ready for it because I'm gonna try to keep it constant days of streaming, which is gonna be Saturday. I might start Friday night soon. So just be ready. Come join me on Twitch. Give me a follow. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.